Hello and welcome, it's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk and welcome to a Friday night bit of stamping. Great to have you with me. Sorry I've not been available for the last few days. I've been recovering from something. Still not quite sure what it was, but anyway, I am on the mend. So I thought it would be nice to have another play with Timeless Tulips, which is this one here. I've been enjoying it very much, enjoying it more than I thought I would, and I thought it would be nice to team it up with one of my favourite grungy stamps, which is this one here, Gallery Grunge, and then this one here, Perfectly Framed, which has some really lovely sentiments. I don't know if I'll use the sentiments, but I'll certainly want to use some of these little flowers and things here. So I'm just grabbing up my other device so that I can read your comments. There we go. Nice to see you all. Okay, so we're going to start off with a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And I've already picked out some colours here. I've got Pineapple Punch, Soft Seafoam, Pear Pizzazz, Mint Macaron, Pretty Peacock and Blueberry Bushel. Just thought it'd be nice to have a more of a blue colour palette tonight, as I've done this, well, I've done the tulips in a pink before, haven't I? So I thought it'd be nice to do it in something a bit different. There we go. There we go. Hello, Anna. Lovely to have you with me. Hi, Sharon and Vanessa and Steph, Monica, Nancy, Sheila. Hello. Right, now's your chance to share this out, as I'm just starting. So if you want to share this out with some friends, please do. And we'll get a stamp in. So we need some blocks. So I love these acrylic blocks and Stampin' Up. They are so ergonomic, great to hold on to. Now they are a little bit weighty, but I actually quite like that. So let's just get some colour down, and I want to get some background colour down first in some of the soft seafoam and go from there really. Now I think I'm going to turn this way. So our clocks went forward last week, so I don't know what effect that's had on you guys. I don't know if you've had the clocks going forward where you are too. Well, I don't know when that happens for you guys. So, hi Christine. Hi Helga. The two Hegla, the two Christines together. You just ordered basic grey old olive and pumpkin pie. Hey, nice. Hi Randy. Yeah, I'm not 100% there, but I am better than I was a few days ago. So, yeah. We turn our clocks back tomorrow morning. Ah, okay. Clocks back? Okay. So ours went forward. So yours are going back. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm not I haven't slept as much today as I did the other couple of days. Seriously guys, I have been sleeping so much. I've been going to bed and then like not getting up until 11 o'clock, and then a couple of days or 3 days or so I would then sleep again for a few hours in the afternoon, and then yeah, it's very strange. And I spoke to a friend of mine this evening who, I mean, spoke, And she ended up with the same virus as us. I think she must have picked it up from us, her and her husband. And she had to go and get checked out by the doctor. And they did an antibody test on her and said, okay, yeah, you have a virus. But they couldn't say what virus it was. They didn't test her. So we are none the wiser as to what it was. It could just be it was some random virus we all had. And we won't know until the government roll out testing. We won't know what it was. But anyway, it made us feel pretty yuck. It is indeed, Christine. Yeah, no, for sure I needed it. Yeah. And we're still not, 100%. I cleaned the shower today. I had a shower and cleaned my shower, and I was exhausted after that. Right, okay, so I'm just getting, I know this is not obvious what I'm doing here, but I'm actually getting down some pale green here, because I just wanted that in the background. Actually, I might even get a bit more now. Three boys, 11 and 8 and 7. Oh yeah, you're just before that age where you can take a nap, really. Yeah, unfortunate, my eldest is 10 now, so they're quite sensible. They get on. My daughter's 10 and she's just getting on with her schoolwork, and she's in email contact with her teacher, so she's just getting on with it. But yeah, 7 and 8 are a little bit tricky, aren't they? Okay, so that's a bit more green gone down there now. I just wanted to create, as I said, a bit of a background before I stamp the tulips. So I've got these really cute tulip shapes here. Now, if you're new to my channel, you may have seen me use these a couple of times, but sorry, I've got an itchy arm. Right, that's better. Oh, right. Okay, I'm thinking, what about, let's put in a little bit of blueberry bushel onto this tulip here. I'm trying to find a... Oh, yeah, that one's not too bad. Hi, Kay. Yes, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Yes, oh, I know, I hear you. Yeah, that age, they definitely are a wall of noise. And I bet the 11-year-old's gets frustrated. Oh, I know, the other end of the spectrum, Vanessa. Okay, so I'm just on my brush here, I'm just picking up a little bit of the Tranquil Tide just to put on to this tulip. Now, I've got no idea how it's going to turn out, but before I stamp, I'm going to grab my mat. How did I got ink on there already? There it is. There's the offending bit. Dear me. Right. Okay, you can't really tell the Tranquil Tide's on there, so I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to do Blueberry Bushel again here and here. And then I'm just going to give it a quick clean and then do Tranquil on these ones. So where are you from, Anna? Actually, Minecraft's great. All my kids will play Minecraft together now. It's a great game for all ages. Okay, so this time I'm going to put a bit of the Tranquil Tide over here, I think. Ooh, I quite like that. Okay, so this time I'm going to put blueberry bushel on this side now. Oh, Wellingborough. Okay. Yeah, you're super close to Steph. How did you find me then, Anna? I'm always interested to find out how people find my channel. Okay, I'm liking that. So I'm thinking a bit of this mint macaron now. I built a Gorman cast castle, then got lost in it. A random papercraft search? Seriously? Ah, that's so cool. What were you searching for? Hi, Sam Connolly. First time catching me live. Oh, how cool. Oh, there's two of you then. Please welcome the newbies, guys. So we've got a couple of new live people joining us live. And then we've got the oldies. Literally the oldies. They won't mind me saying so. I have an older demographic follower. I've got to watch what I say, and I've got to be kind to my super fans. No, I've got people who've been following me for a while, like a long time. Yeah, okay, you're really aged. Oh dear, Anna. You shouldn't be watching me then. Apparently I enable people. You've been warned. He'll be banning you off YouTube. Oh, hi Steffi, welcome. Oh, and Jocelyn and Josh. Look at all these newbies. Is it because it's a Friday night and everyone's kind of like chilling? They're thinking, right, I've had a hard week. I just want to chill out now on YouTube. Let's see what Ruth's up to. Okay, so now I've got this lovely long, slim, kind of, I don't know what you call it really. Leaf. That's the word I wanted. You can tell I'm still not quite well. My words are not coming out. Right, so we just want a few of these nice long elements here. Oh, it's a Saturday, wet Saturday morning in Melbourne. Ah, okay. Oh, fun, Vanessa. Well, we've sort of had more sun than we've had for the last few days here in Wales. And I wanted to really enjoy it, so I put a cushion out in the garden and dressed up warm, so even when the sun went behind a cloud, I stayed out there to try and get some sunshine. It was lovely. It's so important to try and get sunshine because lack of vitamin D can really affect your mood and your ability to think straight and feel positive and all that kind of thing. So. Oh, you usually watch the replays. Oh, that's great, Steffi. Right, so now I want to move on to a different stamp set. So the one I've been using is Timeless Tulips, and it's currently available in the Spring-Summer catalogue. And also this one here, Perfectly Framed. So this one, I particularly like these little leaves. So this one here is very pretty. Let's pop that one on a long one there. And then oh, there it is. Thought I'd lost a couple then, but no, that was hiding. Are they, Kay? I didn't know that. I didn't think you could get vitamin D from vegetables. I know you can get it as a supplement, but I didn't realise. Right. I might get the little dots out. Look. So for those of you who are demonstrators and you can't use Happy Birthday to You anymore because Celebration has finished, I've just removed the Celebration stamps off my shelf. Boo-hoo. There are these little ones here. So I'm just going to ink this up. I'm trying to not ink up too much of the stem here. Just get this very pretty leaf in there. You see that? How nice is that? Hi, Deborah. Oh, Steph, you might have to schedule your time in the garden. You might have to just sort of go, right, we'll do an hour, then you do an hour. I'm sure we could make it work. Have you been getting out for your daily walk? Anna says, my craft den is in the garage, no windows and it's freezing. Oh, you'll have to be sneaking stuff up then. Bring a little project up. Do your kids like crafting, Anna? Ruth draw. That's very sweet of you. Ooh, ouch, Anna. Okay, so that's quite fun to get those leaves in there. I think I might just change out the colour. Maybe, shall I be daring and bring the pretty peacock in? Oh, that's cool, Sheila. Are they on YouTube? Okay, so let me just explain something about these stamps here. They actually come all connected when you get the stamp set, but I find it's easier to use them separated, so I've cut these apart just to let you know. So that's one of them. Stamp. They're still alive, look, they're working fine and they're happy now they're apart. They needed their independence. You know, they grew up. You guys crack me up. This stamp set is called Perfectly Framed, and I'm using the little leaves from it. And then the tulips are from one called Timeless Tulips. So if you're interested in purchasing any of the products that you see me use tonight, please head over to artfulstampin.co.uk, or if you go onto the stamp now. Oh, Stampin' Up have got a new web address, but if you use your old one, it should still take you there. So we are now stampinup.uk apparently. So I'm going to have to go through some of my old blog links and change them, but apparently you can still kind of get there. So we have a new launched what's called a beta site, so they've upgraded how the website works. So next time you go over there, don't freak out. It's they've just modernized and upgraded it, because I mean a lot of websites are doing this nowadays, because the old systems don't tend to be as stable. So they've moved to beta apparently. I don't know what that means. If you know somebody who's a computer programmer, they'll know. But it means that hopefully it will run smoother and is less likely to crash. So yeah. Independent stamp. Oh, it would look, you know what, Sheila, you're quite right. It would look lovely with a bee in it. Bee in it, Esther, bee, bees, you know. Esther's got my bee set. Very Sound of Music. Really? What do you mean? Oh, great, Steffi. Yeah, do get it out and have a play. I know. Esther's borrowed my bee stamp set, so I'm sorry, guys. There will be no bees. No bees until Esther gives it back. Yeah, go for it. Because if you've got the bee set, you can put some bees in it, Sheila. If you like it, won't you put a bee in it? Hi, Narelle. It's a beautiful name, isn't it, Narelle? Right, okay, so now it's time for maybe some little bits of dottage. I haven't used the yellow as yet. The pineapple. Shall I do some little yellow dots? Shall I bring you guys in so you can see what's happening? Wow, 50 people watching. Woohoo! Thanks, guys. So yes, as I said, don't forget you can order these products. All the products you see me using can be ordered from Stampin' Up shop. So if you're in the UK, France, Germany, Austria and the Netherlands, you can order from me. The warehouse is in Germany, and they are taking lots of precautions because of COVID-19, but they are still sending out. So you know, I know you can't get to your shops, but you can order Stampin' Up products. Woohoo! We'll live, everybody. So yeah, obviously if you have your own demonstrator, order these products from your own demonstrator. But if you've never ordered Stampin' Up products before, then please would you consider using me as your demonstrator. These products are not available in the shops. They're only available through independent demonstrators like myself, and there are a few of them watching now because I have people from all over the world watching my channel, so it's great to have your company, everybody. Are you seeing these little yellow dots, or are they a bit too bright? I don't think Australia is going to let this ship. Not sure. Hi Gina, I'm feeling better, thank you. Oh, you can hardly see them. Ah, okay. They are there, I promise. You see it now? Oh, New Zealand has stopped shipping. Oh, okay. I guess it's the risk of, well, it's putting the postal workers at risk, isn't it? That's possibly it, I don't know. Okay, so those yellow ones are really very fine. So I might go back in with some mint macaron. What? Stamping's non-essential? Oh. It's what keeps us sane. No, I guess it makes sense. You just have to watch me. Yes, exactly, Gina. Although, let's face it, we've all probably got enough stash to keep us going till, I don't know, the next apocalypse. We've probably got enough stash to build ourselves a bunker. Oh, that's great, Nancy. Well, once I'm feeling better than I do now, I am planning to do a few more lives because I really enjoy doing them. I know you guys do. But, this was my tester one to see if I could cope with going back live. Thank you everyone that's watched my from the archive videos that I've been finding, because there are videos that I put up but hadn't made go live. So right, what do you think? So the reason I've designed it this way is because I want to cut this into quarters this way. So exactly, Sheila. Yeah, keeps people out the stores. Yep. I tell you what, it's this stamp set. I really wouldn't have thought that this stamp set would have been such a pleasure to use, but it's taken me a while to get used to it. But thanks, Christine, and everybody else. Okay. Oh, now I want to think how I'm cutting this because. I think I'm going to do this individually because okay. See what that's like. A bit of green behind it. Yes, that works. And oops. Sorry, Randy. Not quite the right green, but there we go. Let's have a look. Well, I'm just sorry Randy can't be one of my customers because she's in the States, but never mind. Can't have it all, can I? Just going to drop a bit off the top, I think. Of course, you Aussies. Yes, it's Saturday morning, isn't it? This is like your chill out time, isn't it? Right, there we go. I'm really pleased how that turned out. So, sorry, just to recap on the design, that was kind of coming in on different sides. I mean, I guess I could have done it like a cross. I could have done it that way. Because look, I could have had some overlap in the middle, couldn't I? I could have done it that way. Didn't think about it, but never mind. That's quite nice with the dark. So this is Night of Navy around the edge of this one. It does look good, doesn't it, on the dark blue? Super pretty. Right, I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there for tonight because I'm still not quite back to my normal strength, and I think if I keep going then that'll be pushing it a little bit too far, so I think I'll love you and leave you there. So I'll just quickly go over the stamps used. We used Perfectly Framed and mainly the leaves and the dots from that one. Okay. Timeless Tulips, we used the 3 flowers and then one of the leaves. I can't remember which one. And then I used actually those 3 of Gallery Grunge, which although I know you can't see super clearly, it is there in the background. It is very subtle, but it just stops it being really stark white on your canvas to start off with. And it also, in terms of like your getting your creative juices flowing, it's just it's just lovely just to stamp something down and not overthink it too much. Okay, so yeah, yeah, so lovely to see you all. Yeah, I'm going to try for an earlier night tonight, I think. Well, I'm just going to go up and lie down and maybe watch a programme and just sort of fall asleep. I've watched, oh my goodness, who has watched Tiger King on Netflix? Oh my word. It's the most surreal documentary I've ever seen. If anyone gets a chance to watch it, it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for if you're a vegetarian, do not watch it. But it is the freakiest thing ever. Anyway, just if you want something crazy to watch on Netflix. For those of you who are Netflix in the UK, Studio Ghibli has been putting up a lot of their videos, so I'm so excited. There's lots of great anime on there now. One of my favourites, Howl's Moving Castle. If you've not seen Howl's Moving Castle, that's the that piano piece that my son has been playing is from that film, and it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful film. Very interesting. It's a very good commentary on aging. That's all I'm going to say about it. Is it worth watching, Martina? I don't know. If you like programs, I know what. Let me just flip the camera so you can actually see. Hold on. Let me put my hair back because you can actually see I'm really alive and I'm here. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Sorry, we're off cards now. We're just doing Ruth's reviews of TV programs. Yeah, so Tiger King, if you like insights into very unusual subcultures, then you might like it. It just without spoiling it, it's about people who own tigers or lions and big cats in America. There are more tigers in captivity in America than there are in the wild. Okay, so it's very, very bizarre. And it's then about sort of a few specific people, and then it's also about the feuds between them. It's just absolutely surreal. Only in America. What can I say? I love you, my American cousins, but only in America. Yeah, so it's very interesting. And then what else has been new on Netflix? Yeah, Studio Ghibli. If you're into animation and slightly unusual stuff, then you'll like Studio Ghibli. And Howl's Moving Castle, the English dub of Howl's Moving Castle was really beautifully produced, and it has Christian Bale as one of the main characters. Lauren Bacall plays one of the voiceovers, and it is a really well done English dub. Well, normally I would say to you it's worth watching it in Japanese and reading the subtitles, but the English dub of Howl's Moving Castle is really good. So there we go. Go and watch that. And the music is stunning. Yeah, it's really beautiful music. So there we go. Has anybody got... Greg is watching Gotham. Yeah, I started watching that. Yeah, quite a while ago. Yeah. I'm back to watching Bones on Prime. Oh, okay. You're not on Netflix, but you haven't, and they have that program. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think after watching one episode, you'll know whether or not you want to watch the rest of it in terms of Tiger Kings. It's just so bizarre. There we go. But yeah, I finished watching Grey's Anatomy. I finished watching that, and then also New Amsterdam. That was good. Yeah, quite like that. What else am I flitting? Oh, I'm trying to get back into Outlander, but that's all a bit gory at the moment. It's all about fighting and stuff. Waking the Dead. My husband loves Waking the Dead. Oh, Picard. Oh, right. Now, I haven't watched I've missed the last 2 weeks, Martina, of Picard, because the kids are at home. Usually Picard is my husband and I's little date lunch thing that we do. And of course he and I have been unwell, so lunchtimes we've just been like zombies, or we've been in bed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out. And my sister, some of you know that obviously one of my sisters is Esther, Stampin' Star Creations, and my other sister Helen has been in Zambia, and they weren't as a family due to come back till June, but because of all the whole COVID-19 thing, they're actually back in the UK now, which is lovely. And she knew that Picard was coming on, but she couldn't watch it in Zambia. So I've kept in the back of my mind, every time I've watched it, I've gone, oh my goodness, she's going to love it. She's going to love it. Anyway, I spoke to her yesterday, which was lovely. And I said, oh my goodness, you can watch Picard now. You'll love it. And the last few episodes, there's been, I'm not going to give it away, but there's various characters that have been popping up. And I've gone, oh my goodness, Helen really is going to love it. So there we go. There we go. Right, that's my TV review. Oh, good old Faulty Towers. There's a guy that my sister and I used to know who used to think my dad was like Basil Fawlty, because my dad has a moustache, and he's quite tall, and yeah. So. Oh, the first season is over, Martina. Okay, yeah, I've still got like I think 2 more episodes to watch. So, oh, keeping up appearances. So, what you guys? Can you do the funny walk? I don't think he can do the funny walk, but he does walk funny. My dad has suffered with back problems all his life, and he's like had slip discs, so he tends to walk in a bit of a slant. If you walk behind him, you can see this sort of like he walks like this. Seriously needs to do some Alexander technique. Yeah, straighten him out with the haircut of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, he's had back problems since his 20s, I guess. Yeah. Mrs. Bouquet. Mrs. Bucket. Where's Kay gone? Kay's got a Mrs. Bucket. Kay, where are you? Has she gone? Has Kay gone? Have a bit of a laugh with Okay, we're just talking about Mrs. Bucket. Oh dear. She's not on the phone, is she? She said it now. I can't say it out loud. That's what Kay calls her. You know what? I'm dying to watch some Mothers Do Have 'Em. Oh, I love Frank Spencer. One of my favourite episodes is that one where he goes to the psychiatrist. Oh, Mr. Bean. Oh, I watched a few episodes of Blackadder. But oh, my favourite episode of Some Mothers Do Have 'Em was that one where he goes to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is trying to tell him to, like, yeah, no, you're really worth, you know, you're not worthless, you know, you're not a failure, you're all right, you know. And so I think he just tells all these stories of these times and all these things that he's gone, oh, okay, that's news. And so Frank Spencer talks about all these times where he's done all these awful things. And the psychologist or psychiatrist just goes, yes, you are a failure. You are a failure. And he comes out and he goes, I am a failure. And he's so happy. I'm a failure. Anyway, sorry. Greg fixed the water system and it rained the next morning through the lounge room ceiling. Oh, so you have a Frank Spencer at your house, do you, Vanessa? Yeah, so whenever anyone says that word failure, I just think I can hear Frank Spencer go, I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Hi, Lydia. Yes, I'm on the mend. I haven't needed to sleep as much today as I did the other day. I'm still not quite 100%. I still can't smell. Like I tested myself today. I went to the coffee pot and I got the coffee like that, and I went, because usually that kills me. And I couldn't smell it. I'm like, no. I said to my husband the other day, I'm like, I can't wait until I can smell coffee again. I want to smell coffee. Oh dear. Yeah, so Debenhams. Ooh, well, I think department stores have been a bit. Did you hear that Ruth can't wit? Ruth can't what? I sound a bit chirpier. Yeah, no, I am. I can't wait. Yeah, I made some like lentil dal this evening, and I had to taste it. I'm like, oh, I can taste the salt. I was like, so I can't smell anything, but I can starting to taste a little bit. I know, I can't wait till I can wake up and smell the coffee. So, what's that, Esther? What of chili? I can taste a bit of chili. I had some chili peanuts today, and it had some peppercorns in it, and I could sort of taste, but I think it's because it has Szechuan peppercorns in it, so it makes your tongue go quite tingly. So my tongue went tingly. I can't taste sort of, nuanced food. So, yeah, I know, Martina, but until the government haven't brought out an official test for it yet, it's called the anti. My friend has just messaged me about it, actually. That's why I was just checking, because I think I gave it to her. Whatever we've had, so she's had similar, and because she has some health issues, she had to go and get checked out, and she said that they did an antibody test. Not an antibody test. They did a test on her to check her. Hold on, let me read what she said, because I don't want to get this wrong. Oh, that was it. She had a low platelet count, which means she's had a virus. So her symptoms have been pretty much the same as mine, and but they said they couldn't tell what virus it was. So until they've created this new test, we're not going to know. Yeah, same here, Gina. Yeah, you have to literally be in hospital. And the only way to get to hospital is if you're having trouble breathing, if you're like properly ill. And the government have just said, please do not call us unless you are, really needing medical attention. Do not call, because they've got so many people calling. And I imagine there are people who are just worried, who are just calling anyway. They're not, they haven't got the kind of common sense to kind of just stay home and get better, or they also genuinely have underlying medical issues that they are worried. So I wasn't worried because my symptoms weren't that bad. So it could or it couldn't be. It could or it couldn't be. That doesn't make sense, does it? It may or may not have been. But I was talking to my friend. I thought that I had to stay quarantined for another week, but actually I don't. But so in the UK, yeah, I mean, I was having to take deeper how to explain it, Bev, that like the other day when I came on live, I think about 3 nights ago, I found I was having to take more of a breath. I was finding I was running out of breath. So I wouldn't say my breathing wasn't affected at all. it was, but not to the point where I was worried about taking a breath. Yes, so if here in the UK now, the rules are now that if you're in a household of people and you have symptoms on day one, your whole household has to remain quarantined for 2 weeks, so that anybody that was going to get it in your household gets it and gets better, or you wait until the last person shows symptoms, and you count 7 days from that last person. So it was my son, it was this time last Friday that he went down with a temperature. So that was obviously 7 days ago. But I guess even though I'm recovering, it means that I'm not a carrier of whatever the virus is anymore. It's just I'm recovering from the symptoms of the virus. So I can go out tomorrow. We need ice cream. No, I'm kidding. We need other stuff, but we used the last bit of ice cream tonight. Yeah, absolutely. No. We've had friends from church who live in town. They've been dropping. I mean, we've had plenty of staple food in, but it's things like fresh vegetables and fruit. We asked them to get it for us, and they got us some sausages and stuff like that. So yeah. There's one nice thing about if approximately 6 days after displaying symptoms with light cases, you're not infectious. No, that's right. That's right. Yep, we're not. So yeah, so that's good. I thought for some reason I had in my head I had to stay here for 2 weeks, but USA State Force just yesterday had their quarantine. That should be up to date. So for another month. Yeah, oh, okay, Wanda. Hi, Gail. Yeah, we're in lockdown now. Well, not full lockdown, but lockdown as in we are allowed to go and exercise once a day. So either walk or bike ride or jogging or whatever it is. I'm not jogging. I'm gonna start taking up jogging. Sorry. And you're allowed to go and shop for essentials, but you're only allowed to, like, most shops you either go with one person from your family. You can't apparently, though, my friend actually works in a supermarket, and she said there are still people turning up, like a mother and a father and their kids all turning up and going shopping, and it's like, no, you don't do that. You just go, one person, maybe shop, stay in the car. It's just, yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of hoarding, but I think it's calming down now. Now that people are only going shopping for essentials, I think it's kind of calming down. Yeah. Oh, that's great, Wanda. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Bev, but I think until you have leaders that show very clear instruction, like I was so pleased when our Prime Minister eventually just said, right, that's it. No unessential shops to be open. Once he said it, I was so relieved, because I thought people don't respond to just going, now you need to be sensible, you need to just, be careful, do social distancing. It's like, they just don't get it. And I think once the government were very specific about their instructions, it's helped, and it's helped the police as well. So the police can go up to people and say, right, are you two together? If you're not together, you're not meant to be together. And haven't I seen you out already today? Basically, here's a on the spot fine, so they can fine people. Also, we've had problems people getting in cars and trying to get to their holiday homes. So the police have been stopping people driving from the cities to the beaches in Wales, because people wanting to go on holiday. There we go. What can I say? Anyway, nice to have a chat to you all. Let's keep being sensible. Set a good example. Your borders between states are closed. Wow, Vanessa. Wow. Yeah, even when it's a ruling, people still, I think there are still people who are in denial. I get that, because we were like that a few weeks ago here, and I guess same as Italy and Spain, they were like that. Yeah, and I think until they start seeing those truckloads of dead bodies being carried out, it's still not going to sink in for some people. I think what really when it really hit me, was when I saw those army trucks in Italy, having to take out bodies. I was just like, wow, this is serious, really, really serious. And here in the UK, they've just built a 4,000 bed hospital in 9 days in London, and they are converting ice rinks into morgues. That's how serious it is. So stay in, people. Oh, really, Martina? Yeah, I had I'd also seen something about tracking devices, and I think my fear with all that is that it's going to be a way for the government to start bringing in, any governments, not just Germany, but America, Britain, everywhere, to start bringing in tracking devices on people. And I do fear for what that means about our civil liberties. I really do worry. And there is a big push for 5G, and I'm not sure 5G is sensible. 4G has already had a huge effect on bees, and bees losing their way and not figuring out where they're supposed to be going. And if we don't have bees, we don't have plants. It's simple as. So, yeah. Washington DC's lockdown. Exactly, but oh, and I still don't understand. Okay, there's a lot of things I could say about Mr. Trump, but I'm not going to say them publicly. But I still don't understand why they are doing press conferences and they are literally standing side by side each other. I just don't understand it. Like here in the UK, over a week or two ago, like they've got rid of the press corps. We don't have the press in the same room as the people giving the daily updates now, as the government, the government stand up and do their daily. I mean, Boris Johnson is in isolation because he's got it. And so they are just, the journalists are just like connected by satellite or phone or whatever. Why you still have press all meeting together in one room? I don't understand it. And top people, people who are leading your emergency services and all that, they're all standing there in the same room together. Like, what? Oh, and using the same microphone. Yes, yeah, and the same podium. Oh, my life. Yeah, well, South Korea, hasn't got greatest, civil liberty. But anyway, yeah. I'm not getting involved in major politics, because I know there are folks that watch me on both sides. So I'm not making any judgment about the man. But it's from my observations of the last 2 weeks, I'm just thinking, yeah. He's a very fortunate man that he hasn't got it yet. Yeah. Quick, go to bed, so you're getting political. I'm not going there. Oh, really, Vanessa? Oh. But yeah, on a serious note, the guy has serious heart issues, isn't he? So he has got to be careful. But anyway. Funny. Yeah. So 8 ships. For, what, hospital ships? Is that, Vanessa? Wow. Yikes. Oh yeah, no, we do have to pray. It's horrible. And yeah. And it's and not just for our medical staff, it's people in the shops. You know, they're front line as far as I'm concerned. They're providing, you know, essential services by, you know, opening up a shop and selling food, you know. So there we go. Oh, you have, oh, do you mean you've got 8 cruise liners that the oh. Oh, seriously, Vanessa? Wow, that's mad. Okay, if you guys are wondering what I'm reacting to, it's all the chat that's going on. People are typing and chatting, so I can't read out every single comment. So that's mad. Wow. Right. Lovely to see you all. I'm really happy with my cards. Are you? Do you like my cards? I'll try and make these up and take photos. Put them on the group. So if you're not part of Artful Stampin Space, I haven't scared everybody off, have I? I know some of my new viewers might not be used to me doing this. Do join Artful Stampin Space. 300 people are members on there now. Woohoo! Really great to have your company over there and all the lovely sharing that you've been doing. It's been really lovely for me to see those. And I've had 1,000 likes on my page, my Stampin' Up page. And yeah, I know we're in a new month now, so there's a new host code. So if you do want to order from me, please use the new host code, and that's available on my blog at the top left-ish of my blog, and also on my Facebook Artful Stampin' page is the new code. So there we go. Try using sprinkles with a dauber to blend and then hit with water. Ooh, I'd like to see that then, Vanessa. Oh, great, Julie. Yeah, occasionally I do this. I sort of turn the camera around and have a little bit of chat to everybody. And there are just some lovely people that have kind of been with me for a while, and I'm getting to know everybody a bit. So the more that you come on here, the more I'll get to know you, and you'll get to know us, and you know, we just have a little bit of a chat. I just sit and clean my stamps. So yay. Oh, thanks for welcoming Julie, people. Yeah, so there was quite a few newbies on here. It was lovely to see you. Oh, I can't do the whole which is your favourite, because they're pretty similar, aren't they? The only difference really is the blueberry bushel big one, and then the tranquil tide one. There we go. Oh, 1, 2. But I don't know, I think it's too difficult to show. They're the same. I won't make you vote. Sometimes I make you vote, don't I? Wow, that's amazing, Tony. Yeah, stay home. Save lives. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Are you new as well? Is this the first time on a live? Oh, please do, Julie. Yeah, and you know, please do comment if there's, you know, if you have any questions, or if I haven't made something clear. Sometimes I'm terrible. I do forget to tell people what colours I've used or whatever, and sometimes I move things too quickly. So, you know, I'm not offended if someone says, "Oh, what was that stamp set?" or "How did you do that?" or "Can you do that again?" So yeah. So yeah, Julie, just and for those of you who are new, if you don't realise, so Stampin' Star Creations with Esther is my sister. So she has her own channel as well. So I'm sure if you enjoy my things, you'll enjoy hers. She's very creative with stamps and paper and ink as well. So hi Mazjenka. And yeah, if you'd like a paper copy of the catalogue, I'm out of quarantine. I can send things now. So the cards that for the send and swap, stamp and send, I can send them off. Yes. So yeah. Yes, if you just tap on her name, Julie, Stampin' Style Creations with Esther, it will take you to her channel and you'll be able to find her. So there we go. Right, lovely to see you all. Genuinely, it's lovely to be back. But I'm going to, you know, slowly get there. I'm not going to rush. But thank you for all your well wishes and prayers. It's meant a lot to me. So thank you very much. Take care for now. God bless. Bye.